Here I'm performing a upper back row but using a bench to support my upper chest. You can see here I am setting myself up comfortably. I have one leg on the bench and the other leg on the floor. Reason being, the leg on the bench allows me to push my chest and body higher up the edge of the seat, while the leg on the floor supports me so that I do not fall off during the movement and when coming off. You can see I place the lower part of my chest on the edge of the bench or the seat, and this is so that it allows my upper back to round forward, which allows my shoulder blade or scapula to glide forward while doing this movement. Now this is going to be very similar in performing a machine upper back row, where we really want to get that elbows up and around like a semicircle while we're doing this movement, so that we allow the shoulder blade to retract and come close together at the top. So the aim of this movement is to allow my shoulder blade to glide forward and come back, to glide forward and then come back. But I am cueing the movement by driving my elbows back and around, as though I am drawing a semicircle, which is done by cueing both of my elbows to go back and around, as though I am trying to reach the midline behind my back. So the key in doing this movement is one, setup, making sure that one leg is propped on the bench while the other leg is propped on the floor to provide me stability, but also allowing me to come up the edge of the seat so that my lower part of my chest is at the edge of the seat and allows me to hunch forward or roll my upper back forward, which allows my shoulder blade to glide forward and backwards. As I'm training my upper back, they are in charge of allowing my shoulder blades to come backwards. And so my principal movement is retraction or bringing my shoulder blades back together. And hence the edge of the seat where my chest is positioned at allows my shoulder blade to glide forward comfortably, and then the muscles working to pull them backwards. Hence, when I'm doing this movement, the elbows should be driving in an arm path that allows me to drive them in a semicircle backwards position. Now, most importantly as well, I do not want my upper traps to kick in. So if you feel your upper trap starting to dominate the movement, think of bringing your armpit down or depressing your shoulder blade, armpit down to the back pocket to kind of turn off the upper traps and do not make them dominate the movement. At all times, my shoulder angle should be roughly 90 degrees. 80 to 90 degrees is a good shoulder angle, and then driving my elbows back in that semicircle position.